Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is doing his campaign at the U.S. Mexico border. You can see he's already there, and this will take place today, Sunday. So, Donald Trump plans on campaigning there and going over the hardline immigration promises that he intends on making. Now, when it comes down to immigration, Joe Biden and Donald Trump are worlds apart on this issue. Many people like Donald Trump's position on immigration a hell of a lot more than they like Joe Biden's. So, former President Donald Trump on Sunday is bringing his 2024 presidential campaign to the U.S. Mexico border, where he is expected to tout the dramatic immigration restrictions he has vowed to enact if voters send him back to the White House. Right now, Trump is the front runner, even over Joe Biden. I mean, he's really beating Joe Biden on the issues as well. So, the campaign that he will be doing at the border will be with Governor Greg Abbott, another critic of Biden's immigration policies. The campaign event will take place at Edinburgh, a small city in Texas' Rio Grande Valley, one of the busiest sectors for unlawful border crossings in a region where Republicans have made inroads with its predominantly Hispanic communities in recent years. In recent weeks, Trump has escalated his harsh rhetoric on immigration and the scope of his promises on the issue, which some of his advisors believe partially will lead him to victory. And I believe it will too. In one recent interview, he claimed that migrants were poisoning the blood of our country. During his presidency, Donald Trump staged a crackdown on illegal and legal immigration, taking unprecedented actions to cut immigration admissions, restrict access to asylum systems. If you remember, the ones that wanted to seek asylum, he was keeping them over in Mexico and build hundreds of miles of border wall. And Joe Biden has started that back up, the border wall. Yeah. And he's using money that was left over from Trump's administration to do it. In temporary deportation protections for hundreds of thousands of immigrants, including those who arrive in as children. But Trump has promised to take his hardline immigration agenda further if he's elected in 2024, pledging to carry out the largest deportation operation in U.S. history. Now, y'all remember when Donald Trump was doing that, making ICE show up all around the country? I did videos on it. Nancy Pelosi and the Democratic Party, because she was, I believe, she was the speaker over the Democratic Party at that time. And they were telling the immigrants what to say to ICE so they wouldn't have to leave, or tell them don't answer the door and they wouldn't have to leave. Y'all remember that? I sure do. I sure do. And y'all, they'll probably start that mess up again, especially if Donald Trump is taking a hard stand, which he says he will do. He's going to go even harder than he did when he was in office the first time. He said he's also going to restrict access to asylum systems. And he said he is going to expand travel bans, deny birthright citizenship to American born children of unauthorized immigrant. Don't Vivek have to leave? I wish that were the case, y'all, but nah, he's a grown man now. And he said he is going to reject legal immigrants with political beliefs he disagree with. I don't know about that, Donald Trump. Trump has also refused to rule out revving his infamous migrant family separation policy. Y'all remember when they were separating the kids from their parents? Y'all remember that? Which he discontinued in 2018 after widespread public outcry. He said he's going to start that back up when he gets in office. Abbott, who has yet to endorse a presidential candidate, has also made immigration a top issue during his governorship, turning Texas into a chief adversary to Mr. Biden's migrant and border measures. Since Biden took office, Abbott has ordered his state officials to fortify the banks of the Rio Grande with razor wire and river barriers, directed Texas state troopers to arrest migrant adults on trespassing charges, and authorized the state to bus tens of thousands of migrants to Democratic led cities, mainly New York and Chicago. Abbott is also soon expected to sign a would be the harshest state immigrant law in modern American history. The measure, known as SB 4, will empower the state law enforcement officials to arrest migrants on new illegal entry criminal charges and allow state judges to issue deportation orders to suspended violators. After it passed the Texas legislature earlier this month, the bill was denounced as draconian and unconstitutional by the Mexican government, Democratic lawmakers, and American Civil Liberties Union, which has promised to challenge the measure. SB 4 will also certainly be a trigger in another legal clash with the Biden administration, as immigration enforcement is a federal responsibility. Well, it'll be interesting, but I can tell y'all Trump will definitely beat Biden on the immigration issue, hands down, you know. But when it comes down to our issues like a crime bill, doing something about qualified immunity, and reparations, Joe Biden and Trump, neither one say really anything on the issues that we're concerned about. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.